Amlin Insurance sponsors rugby union on Sky Sports.
Martin, was that a missed opportunity for England, or should we just give credit and say Australia were better?
I think overall they deserved to win the Test match, but there was chances out there for us to do a little bit more. I thought we started very, very well. We lost a little bit of control just before half time, a couple of line-outs that we needed to put pressure back on them, and they just managed to get a hand in there and we turned the ball over, which probably led to the opportunity for the first try. But I think the second half they dominated territory to such an extent that they're going to score points. And although both tries were sort of disappointing the way we conceded them, eventually penalties or tries are going to get you. So I think we kicked away a little bit too much ball, particularly second half. We tried the attacking kicks and times just gave it back to them a little bit too easily, which let them off the hook as well.
Is dynamism an issue up front, do you think, Martin?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think that team's really playing its first game together, so there was times when you just need to be a little bit slicker. Occasionally they were just that bit slicker, and that probably comes from having a whole season together and a long time in camp together. So, as I said to the boys, they've come straight out of a Tri-Nations, out of a Test match against the All Blacks, and we'll be better for it. We'll be better for the experience physically and mentally going into next week.
There'll be a few who watched the game, Martin, and say, well, look, when the likes of Haskell came on and Hartley came on and Laws came on, England looked like they had a bit more snap. Would that be a fair point to make?
Yeah, well, those guys have got what they've got, and they had opportunities with the ball a couple of times. But you're playing against, in the last 15 minutes against two fatigued sides. So, like any subs coming on, that's what they're there for, to bring impact to the game.
Why are the Southern Hemisphere proving so difficult for England here at Twickenham? I know they have done for a while. It's not just now, Martin, but why is it proving so difficult? Well,
the Southern Hemisphere have proved pretty difficult in the history of the game, haven't they? Let's be frank about it. They've always been pretty good. It's not a modern thing. To beat the likes of South Africa and New Zealand and Australia in Test matches has always been pretty tricky.
You've had to do a lot of lateral thinking in the past 4 weeks with all the injuries you've had to put up with. Do you have to do some more lateral thinking between now and the team announcement on Tuesday?
We've got this group here for this series, so there's options there, and we discussed when we made this selection what we wanted to do, and it's another game next week, and we will pick our team accordingly.
In terms of Lewis Moody and Johnny Wilkins, who were in here just a second ago, looked like they'd never been away. How much of a bonus to England did you think it was having those two back and playing as well as both of them did?
Well, we asked the question of the week about what they bring, and that's exactly what they bring. They're world-class players, so it's good to have them fit and healthy and in the team.
Amlin Insurance sponsors rugby union on Sky Sports.